Hi guys, it's Hannah from Hand Physio. I'm a physiotherapist, and today we're going to be running through a quick ankle rehab exercise program. So this one is just going to be gentle, kind of going to be range of motion and stretching, but we're going to follow along as I go through. I'm just going to do it on one ankle. You can do it on both, but all you need is just a little bit of space. We're not going to use any other equipment, so you can just follow along. So what we're going to start with is range of motion. So we're just going to do some circles essentially, but with a bit more intention. So you're going to be standing on one side, bringing this leg up as high as you can. You can hold at the knee, and then we're going to go into controlled circles here. And what I'm trying to do is point my toe all the way down, out as far as I can, pointing that sole outwards, dorsiflexion, inversion, and pointing again. So we'll go a few rounds in one direction here. We'll do one more. Now we're going to go in the other direction, so inwards, upwards, outwards, and pointing. And so while you're doing circles on this side, you'll actually notice that your other ankle's working as well because you're standing on it. So you're getting some single leg balance, a little bit of that working control in through that other ankle as we're doing range of motion here. So one more circle on this side. Lovely. So getting that range of motion in, kind of feel it work a little bit, but kind of loosen up. And now we're going to go into getting back some of that ankle dorsiflexion. So this is basically just going to be kind of a knee to wall drill. And so what that looks like is putting your knee can be near something that you're going to bring it close to, but you also can just have it in open space. And so you're going to be in a bit of a lunge position. And the point here is that you're trying to get that knee as far over your toes as you can without like fully rotating your body kind of in weird directions. So if you have like a line or you have a target, that's actually best. And then we're just going to do knee over toe here. And what you might feel is some restriction in a couple different spots. So it can be in the front of the ankle. So I feel my restriction in here. Some people might feel it in your Achilles, and some might feel it in your calf. It's no problem really where you feel it, but what you want to do is just trying to work into that range. We know that having a bit more ankle dorsiflexion can help just in general with knee loading, running mechanics, those types of things. We're going to do 3 more here. Next, we're going to work on plantar flexion. So this is something that gets lost. So plantar flexion is pointing down, dorsiflexion is pointing up. So plantar flexion, I want you to have a little bit of a softer surface, but I'm just going to do it on the floor here. This foot is going to be now curled underneath, and you're going to actually kind of like lean down. And this is where you should feel the stretch at the front of the ankle. So if I actually like push my toes into the ground and straighten my knee, where I can feel this is all in through the front, down and through that front of the ankle. So we'll do 5 here. I can feel it through the top of my foot a bit as well. And so depending again where you're kind of like tight and how that range feels, try and push that front of the ankle down towards the ground. And that's why I want you to have something soft. So even if you have like a pillow, just because your toes might get a little bit sore here. And then kind of down into a lunge here. We'll do 3 more. Nice. So that's ankle plantar flexion. So that's something that is, again, forgotten, but definitely needs to be worked on when we're kind of going through just ankle rehab in that sense. Next thing we're going to do is a little bit of balance. So this, we're going to stand on the one leg. I'll face this way here. And we're going to do either like a bird dipper, single leg, deadlift. They're all kind of similar in that sense. Hands can be on your hips, or they can be out to kind of get some balance, or you can be holding onto the wall here. So you're going to be on the one foot. I want you to think about spreading your toes, but not gripping the ground with your toes. So we don't want to be like crunching, but I want you to feel kind of like big toe, your outer pinky, and then your heel. So phase one would just be standing on single leg, but we're gonna go into that bird dipper, single leg, deadlift. Only go down as far as you can feel you can control with your ankle. If you feel like you're flapping around all the way, then just do less range of motion. This one, your foot is working, but you'll actually feel it in your glute and in your hamstring. So we're gonna do 3 more here. Nice. And then what we want to do next is bent knee calf raises. So there's a discussion around whether bent knee or straight knee is better. Neither is better. It's good to do both. Our bigger calf muscles, so our gastroc muscles, they cross our ankle and our knee. And so when our knee is bent, they're just not doing as much as when it's straight. But soleus, which is that deeper muscle, just crosses our ankle joint, is working a lot when we're doing running, and mostly that it gets your 4 to 6 body weight when you're running. So next exercise is going to be just bent knee calf raises. So this one I want you to hold on for support here, bent knee, and then we're gonna go up. Three more. Last one. All right, nice. So that was our little ankle rehab routine. So I want you to repeat that. You can do it 2 or 3 times in a row, and then you can do that every other day. Just start to get that range of motion, get that kind of like strength and balance back. And if you need more, I have a ankle rehab program on my app Ripple, and so you can download that. That'll be in the notes. All right, thanks.